Yo, y'all boys, I need y'all help again, man. I know y'all gonna come through the clutch with this Ashton situation, and I know y'all gonna come through the clutch with this situation. I love my community that we are building up. I love everything y'all do for me, man. And I try to do nothing but give back to y'all, and I try to do nothing but bring the positivity that we are missing in this world with a lot of negativity that's going on, man. I'm not perfect. I don't try to be perfect. I know I'm not perfect. But at the same time, we all need that positivity. We all need that laughter. We all need that love. And sometimes we all need to shed a tear, man. So with that being said, bro, like I said, I need y'all help again, man. So I got a text a few weeks ago about this girl that's in Washington, D.C. and she's going through I believe it's like leukemia and something else. Now, the person that texts me is from New York. They're from New York, and mind you, I looked at this person's page. The profile picture looked fake, so I'm like, this got to be a scam. You know, I'm taking it serious, but I'm not taking it serious because it's like, you know, this is a serious situation, and if you're just trying to scam people, like, bro, like, that ain't cool. I was gonna expose it, but I was like, nah. So I took it upon myself to text the actual account, and so when I text the account, they didn't respond for a couple of days, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of giving me the scam vibes. So over the weekend, while we were at the beach, I got a text message, and it was just like, hey, you know, I've been busy. Sorry I didn't respond. And I was like, you know, it's fine. So it kind of gave me a little bit more hope. So then I gave her my number, and me and her been talking ever since. And she sent me this voice memo. It's kind of long. If y'all could just please listen to it. I officially haven't heard the full thing yet. I heard some of it. She's pretty much giving the rundown on who her daughter is, how old her daughter is, what type of cancer she's going through. And I know she was telling me, now mind you, they already have a GoFundMe up, and I'll put a link of that GoFundMe down in the description, so you can click on it and you can go donate. Now the treatment that she has to do, unfortunately she's not able to do it in Washington where she currently lives. She has to go to Texas to get the treatment done. I think what she's trying to do is raise as much money by the end of this month that she can to hurry up and get this treatment done. Because the understanding that I got, that she's not in very good shape. Like, things aren't looking the best right now. And so she doesn't want to rush it, but at the same time, she doesn't want to take her time with it and wait too late. So I know my Hoodie Rex community, I know y'all gonna come in the clutch, man. I know y'all gonna share this video. I know y'all gonna support. I know y'all gonna do what y'all can. Mind you, like I said at first, I was kind of skeptical about the situation. But then when I started talking to her, and like I said, I'll put the voice memo in the it'll be around towards the end of the video. If y'all could please, really please stick around. Even if you skip everything I say, just listen to the voice memo. And if it don't, you know, if it don't touch you in a kind of way, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. Just certain parts you can kind of hear, you know, hold back tears and stuff. All I'm asking for is just your help again, man. I know I don't got the GoFundMe for Ashton up yet, and that'll be up soon. But they already have their GoFundMe. They already raised some money. I'm just asking for my community and my friends and family that do content again. If y'all could help me out, man, help get this word out, especially with a lot that's going on. And I also want to shout out to Cam. Shout out to Cam for ringing the bell today. I don't know if y'all seen that, the ones that know Cam. Shout out to you, bro. Congratulations. I just want to say that to you. And hopefully we can get Ashton and this young lady the same way, man. You know, I wish everybody could could ring the bell, you know. I wish everybody could have that feeling of doing that. But unfortunately, a lot of people, you know, they don't get that feeling. A lot of families don't get to witness that. So for the ones that do get to ring that bell, you know, congratulations to y'all. And for the ones that still fighting, all I can say is, you know, keep fighting and continue. I'll continue having y'all in my prayers, and I know a lot of people will. And I mean, you're not in this fight alone. It's only so much we can do as outsiders looking in. Only thing we can do is pray and donate every little bit that we can, you know. So I just wanna shout that out real quick. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm about to play the voice memo that she sent. And if y'all could please, man, if y'all could please help me out with this, man. Other than that, I wish everybody safety with all the craziness that's going on with the war. I wish everybody love and peace. And yeah, I just pray that Ashton and Lily both have. I just pray that God, you know, just be with them through everything that's going on in their life. And by the way, that's her name. Her name's Lily. Excuse me, her name's Lily. But I just pray that everything goes the way that God has it planned for them. And I just pray that everything turns out, you know, the best for everybody. I want to see both families get to witness the ringing of the bell. I want to see both families, you know, I just want to see nothing but smiles on everybody's face, man. Like I said, it's just a lot going on out here in the world, and there's a lot of negativity. And you know, the war just making it worse, man. So I just keeping everybody in my prayers, man. I got my own son that I just wanna be there for. I wanna be the best for. Like I said, man, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. But if I could put a smile on the next person's face, I will. For y'all that know me, man. But like I said, man, I'm not gonna keep talking much longer. I'm gonna let her introduce everything, and I'm gonna let her tell y'all everything about what's going on. And I really appreciate every single last one of y'all, man, for real, from the bottom of my heart, bro. It's been more kind of long, but that's it for me, man. See y'all later.
Hi, so I figured that I would just do this, and that way I could tell you a little bit about Lily, in case I'm busy or whatever. She's 28 years old. She's the oldest of 4 girls. Her sisters are everything to her. They're all 3 years apart. So there's Tiana, and there's Deja, and then there's Samaria. They're in Georgia. They live there. That's where Lily was born as well. But her and I, she's been with me most of her life, and the other girls was with her dad, but it's another story. But I had her whenever I was 15 years old, so I had her very young. So we basically grew up together. I haven't always been perfect, but I've done whatever I could to make a life for her the best way that I could. And I was married to their dad for 20 years, but divorced. And I was on my own with Lily a lot, and it was hard, but she's made every day of my life. She's gave a reason for another day, that's for sure. She's been my rock, and we've talked each other down off of so many crazy ideas, and we've just been there for each other. And she's my best friend. She's my go-to, my confidant. I can't let my mind go there and think of anything other than her surviving, because my mind won't let me think of anything else. So in January, actually it was the first week in January, she had been sick for about 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. She was having a cough, and I was like, you need to go to the hospital and, you know, get that checked out or whatever. And she's like, I will, Mom. She's taking over the counter stuff. And I moved here to be with her in Washington about 4 years ago. But anyway, back to to the thing. I finally made her go to the doctor because she was like feeling like she was shortness of breath and stuff. But granted, now we have been going to the doctor off and on for a year. She was having throwing up fits every like so many months. She would have like sick fits where she's throwing up just profusely all the time. Like for a whole day, 2, 3 days, this would go on, her throwing up. And the hospital kept chalking it up to the chronic weed thing because she had smoked cannabis. And so they're like, that's all it is you just need to quit smoking, weed. And so that's what they kept on telling us. And so I'm currently talking to a lawyer about that because I could have caught it a year ago and maybe things would have had a little bit of a different outcome or have been able to prepare or do something with it before it got so far. Fast forward now back to January. I told her to go into the hospital, and the urgent care. Then they sent her to the hospital to get X-rays done, and then they said, "Okay, well I've got to send you to a different hospital." They sent her to another hospital in Washington, where they ended up telling her, that there was a tumor, um, in her lungs. There's a malignant mass in her lungs, and they don't know where it started from, but that wasn't the original house of it. It came from somewhere else. But they was gonna have to do a biopsy. They did a biopsy, collapsed her lung collapsed. They had to put a tube in her chest, took a piece of the biopsy. Well, first they drained the fluid, took some fluid. The fluid wasn't showing cancerous cells, so we was hopeful for that, but they didn't know what it was. Then they took a biopsy. That's when the lung collapsed, and they told us that she had renal medullary carcinoma. It's RMC, and it's very rare, and it's very, very aggressive. And it started in her kidney, so she has stage 4 kidney cancer, RMC. It has transferred from there to her lungs, almost in both of them. And literally, the doctor was like, if you don't do treatment, like, you're gonna have like 6 to 9 months to live. But I was like, no, we're doing treatment, no doubt about it. Then she told us that we can't do treatment here because there's no treatment here that will treat that kind of cancer. They've never dealt with this kind of cancer here. She has sickle cell trait, and that's what it's come from. I guess I don't know. And granted, now I've been here with her, and so since she's been sick, I haven't been able to work either because I've got osteoarthritis, and I'm also her caregiver. So I don't care anything about anything wrong with my hands. I don't care. I go into like super mom mode, so that I can help my kid. And yeah. So here we are, 1st of March, and this happened all like 2 months ago. Not even that I found all this out, and I'm like, I'm still thinking it's a fucking nightmare. Excuse my language, but I still think it's a nightmare. I don't know. I went from laughing and cutting up and talking to my best friend every day and playing games and building stuff and making her game room and just doing all kinds of cool shit with her. And then now I'm sitting up there having to help her take a bath. I don't know what to do. But if I don't get to Texas soon, it's gonna be really bad, and I can't have that for an option. I can't fail at this. I've got to make something happen, and she's got to go. So what the thing is they're telling us that get her second chemo treatment in because she had her first chemo treatment um last month. Well, it was February. She had her first chemo treatment. Her second one is every 3 week every 2 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, she has another one, and so now her next one is in March the 5th, and I'm trying to be out here by the end of March to go to Texas. They're expecting us. I'm trying to do the like financial stuff up there to see if I can try to get housing. I'm trying to do all that I can, get grants, anything, because I'm not expecting this. We was not expecting this. Like, um, I've even filled her out for disability, and there's a wait for that. Like, I don't have time to wait for this stuff, man. And I can't lose her at all. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to hold it together so I can talk to you, but I cannot lose my daughter. I won't be anything after that. I'll be a shell of a person, and I've got other girls too, and I can't just do this. I can't. And I cannot lose any of my kids. I cannot. I won't. And so I've got to get her to Texas, and she just looks at me. She's like, "Mom, I'm so scared. I'm so tired." She's so weak. She can barely even freaking talk some days when she's having bad days, and she's been having a bad day for like the last 4 or 5 days. It's been hard. It's been really hard because see, the cancer in her lungs is pushing up against the arteries in her heart, so it's making her heart rate extremely fast. Is because her heart's pushing to fight, and all that stuff's taking up so much room in her chest, and so the doctors, the goal is for the chemo, hopefully by the second treatment, it'll shrink it down some to where she can be able to breathe a little bit better. She's got in-home oxygen now, but I don't know. It's so scary, man. And it's like everybody's. She has a partner, a girlfriend. She had a girlfriend this year that she was staying with, and like she's completely like we're in her apartment, and she's completely shut herself off, like she's distancing herself from my daughter, and that's so fucked up, man. But it don't matter because guess what? I love her enough for everybody else that don't. I do. And I'm trying to be good and positive and not think badly of anybody or her or anything like that. I'm just trying to pull it together. But I mean, because I want good things, you know, and Lily don't deserve this. Nobody does. Nobody. Even the little girl that you spoke about. Nobody deserves this. Cancer sucks, man. And we don't owe no karma to nobody. I don't understand why things like this happen to people, man. I don't. It don't make sense to me. And I don't know people. I don't know that many people. Yeah, Lily does, and I've reached out to her friends and things like that, and they love Lily and they love me, and so they know that we're good people, and so they've sent messages out just like Haiti, the girl that sent that to you. I didn't even know that she had sent that out to you, you know, and it's like that's her friend in New York a little bit. I just wanted to get out to everybody to where it's like maybe it'll land into the right hands altogether. I was looking for $20,000, but at the GoFundMe they tell you just to get 11,000 at first, and I'm at like a little bit over four, and yeah, I'm a little bit over 4,000. I think the last time I checked, and it's like airline tickets, a place to stay until we get the housing approved and stuff like that because we don't have time to wait for that to get done. Like there's no time. I'm waiting for the Medicaid to see if they will push through on some of the doctor's things, but for the most part, it's nothing that they can do. So I'm like having to get this, and approved, and I'm trying to do every way I can to where I don't have to pay for as much. But I've got to pay for an airline ticket. We're not coming back here. I just want to go to Texas and stay there. I'm just going to stay there in Texas once I get there. But I'll be able to get an apartment and stuff like that eventually. And that's what I need the money for because I don't have time to be in the streets or be in no shelter with my daughter, man. And so that's what the money will go to is for her treatment in a place to stay to where we can be right there in MD Anderson by MD Anderson Hospital. And that's where the only specialist in the world, he's the best one, and that's where he's at. And he wants to see my daughter. We've already got a referral to go see him. I just don't want to get up there and not have nowhere to go. Like even from we know no one in Texas, so it's just us going, which that's not scary to me because I've done things like that. That's how I went to and that's how I ended up going to New York in the first place. I didn't know anybody after I split up from their dad. I just went there and I lived, so I know how to do things like that. But I don't. I'm not gonna have a car to get a ride to go to wherever we're a hotel or where we're gonna stay at. I don't have any of that. So I need money for all that stuff. And anything that you can do, Braxton. I mean, I really do appreciate you. I don't know you, but you're like God sent, because it's like I don't have anything or anybody else. I don't, and I really, really appreciate anything you can do to just get the word out or help me or anything. I don't care. I don't care. I'm grateful for anything anybody can do. I really am. We're good people. We really are. And I just want my daughter to live out her dream. She wants to be a barber. Like she was starting to get her, recently go to school to get like her barber license and stuff. She was gonna go out here and practice on the homeless, to cut their hair so they'd make them feel good about themselves. And plus, she's getting her practice in to go to barber school. And like she has so many good ideas, man. She's so dope. She is, man. She's so dope, and she just deserves a chance, man. I swear, if I could take it from her and give it to me instead, I would. But that's not the way life is. And
I will die trying to help her live, and I'm not gonna stop until I do. She's gonna make it. She's gonna get through this. And like I told her, I know you're tired, honey. But you've got to stay strong mentally and physically. Stay strong for me. And when you can't do it no more, I'll do it for you. I'll carry you the rest of the way. I swear I will. So, that's who Lily is. I just wanted to send you this recording so you can kind of know about who she is and know kind of the things to say. You know, she's a sister, a good sister, a good friend, um, and an awesome daughter, man. And even now that she's so sick, man, she's like, "Mom, be careful, because I have to help her turn." And even now she's like, "Mom, be so careful, don't hurt your hands, mommy." And I'm like, "Girl, fuck these hands, man. I'm right here with you. It's okay. I don't care about my hands." She still is always thinking about me. And even though she's sick, and I just want her to be better. So, like I said, anything you can do, I appreciate it. I just wanted to send you this to where you kind of know who Lily is and know, what you can say or whatever, okay? Thank you. I'm sorry that I couldn't hold it together while I'm talking, but this is a really sad situation. But thank you, and I'm sorry.